I want to host a streamer house, dude. Like, honestly, I think I'm really good at that. Does that make sense?
How you guys doing today, persons? Hope you're all having a fantastic evening. We got something special for you today. We got OnlyUseMeBlade. 2026 is off to a great start. All kinds of twists, surprises, guest returns, and OnlyUseMeBlade is not just a guest return in the lolcow sphere. He's back, he's willing to play. Matter of fact, just last night, if it wasn't so boring and only lasted like 20 minutes, we'd have a longer video, but Blade literally was just taking his elderly mom, who's in a wheelchair right now, to the gambling joint to do live streams with. I mean, we're off and rolling. Not to the gambling joint like Blade and his mom, but you get what I'm saying, persons. We gotta get them fire sales up right now. We need them 40s, them 50s, them $100 donos, ayo, and we're all gonna be having a blast. Jägermeister sales are shooting through the roof right now. 400 years of milk, we still got 399 left. I can't believe it. OnlyUseMeBlade is back. And if you was a little unaware where OnlyUseMeBlade has been, he's been on a hiatus here recently. Blade had to start taking care of his elderly mother. She was on her final couple months, or at least that's the way Blade was making it seem back then, but she's still here right now. But Blade was supposed to be there taking care of her in her final days. Well, that ended up lasting a little bit longer than I guess even Blade was imagining, because he couldn't help himself. He went sober, or at least Blade was claiming that he was sober that entire time he was away, and he's came back to start doing his Jägermeister streams, and he's been doing this about every Friday. Now, every now and then he'll do it like 2 times a week, but that's not very frequent at the moment. The season might have changed, but the show didn't switch up very much, and sometimes that's for the best. Blade is still running around, been an absolute nuisance off a couple of shots of Jägermeister. He's still using the bathroom pretty much whenever, wherever he wants, calling up his donators, be like, "Heyo, persons, where's the dono at? Don't you want me to get drunk?" And they come every single time. But you know what? I am not complaining. Blade is back in his prime form. He even wants another streamer house. Him and this guy Tyler, who we met in the old person home. I guess that guy's also taking care of his elderly mother. Well, they're gonna run the streaming game from now on. No RVs for Blade, just pure Jägermeister and insanity.
So let's talk about the last stream, friendo. Let's talk about the last stream. Tyler wants me to go out. Tyler wants me to go out, and dude, I haven't done a desktop stream in a minute. Last couple streams have been crazy with the IRL. Pin message, boom. Okay. Let's just go over a couple things. I'm not doing an RV, guys. I'm not doing an RV. I know Chicken is doing an RV, and everyone's like, "Do an RV, dude." I've done so many RVs, and also, I'm not gonna get drunk on an RV and then have other streamers just film themselves filming me for hours with me when I'm defenseless drunk. That's stupid. That's not gonna happen. I've already done RVs. I'm straight. So, it's the same thing. My stream's lit. Hey, getting drunk, whatever. Then I'm like trying to go to bed, and my stream's over, and then another streamer just wants to film them with me. And I'm sure it makes content. That's funny, but I don't want to do that shit anymore. I know you guys love that, bro. I get it. You almost got jumped last stream. Well, let's take a gander, okay? Let's watch it, because there is some footage of it we can you can watch. I'm gonna live long, friendo.
Bro does not know where he's going. I don't know what you're saying.
We're here.
I don't know what you're saying, bro. He's about to piss on somebody's car, dude.
To be honest with you guys, I don't even remember any of this shit. I was out of it. So, that. Also, from watching this, I wasn't there, like, consciously for this. I was, like, I don't remember this, right? But that is a gray Audi My mom drives a gray Audi. I'm not doxing whatever. So I think I was probably like, let's get the fuck out of here. Let me get in my car. And I try to get in a gray Audi. But it's not. Anyways, okay, let's go.
Did he just open? That's not the fucking car, bro.
You can tell this is before Lit Romney has come out. Blade is very low energy. I can't tell if he's hungover right now. I can't remember if he streamed the night before or not. But I'm also suspecting that Blade's brain at this point just saves up all of them dopamines for Lit Romney. Lit Romney is a completely different monster. It's like Jekyll and Hyde. Basically, he's like a parody version of that story. And it's so funny, it's so late in the game. It's been like 10 years plus of Blade drinking on live stream, and right now he's finally realized that, hey, maybe I shouldn't go get on those RVs where basically I'm the content for a majority of the time, whether I'm awake or I'm not. You know, when OnlyUseMeBlade's awake, you know, he's running around, he's acting a fool, been a public nuisance, getting all of the laughs, and when he passes out, well, he just becomes the Frog all of a sudden, just getting painted by everybody. Who knows what else is happening to him in between that. It couldn't be a very good time. Most people wouldn't put themselves in that situation to begin with, but if they did it once, there's no way they're coming back the next day. But OnlyUseMeBlade was pulling a Plankton when he went to an alternate reality. He's like, and I'll be back the next day. And the next day, and the next day, and it was just all the same every single time. Nothing good came out of those RV trips. There was literally a time you ran into a pro UFC fighter who was like, hey, Blade, don't you say slurs all the time? And Blade's like, ayo, not me. But Blade completely ducked it. He's like, wasn't me, persons. And he's like, yeah, I think it is you. And then just had a night of complete chaos where the dude is just putting him in grappling holds while Blade is basically passed out drunk on the floor. There's very little people who could return to that, especially when like Blade could just be doing exactly what he is, going out by himself, and you know, that stuff is far less likely to happen. But it took him till today to realize, you know, maybe that's a bad idea. I mean, it's an improvement. It's not like he does much better by himself. I mean, just look at what we're about to watch right now. OnlyUseMeBlade has no conscious activity going on. He's walking up to random cars, pulling on the handles because in his drunken stupor, he's confused this for his mom's Audi. And people are running up to him like, hey, get out of my car, obviously. This could go so bad. There's definitely been situations in this world where this same exact scenario has turned so far left, so far, but then they walk up on him and it's OnlyUseMeBlade. He's probably standing at a 90-degree angle. He's screaming about persons and Jägermeister, and you're like, well, I mean, I guess the cops are just like right behind me. I better resolve this reasonably. They're gonna take this guy to jail anyhow.
What about me, though, dude? Well, no one donated for it. I'm just doing it just to do it. Marshall would be a better cameraman. What about me, dude? I was nice to Sheepdog. What are you talking about? The only reason why I don't get a half gallon of Jaeger. Alright. Look at this. This is the Jaeger, right? Here, I'm lit. Here, I'm lit. Here, it's a problem. Here, really bad. If I do any more than that, then it's really a problem, dude. Does that make sense? So. Now, when I had the Jaeger machine, that was different because I wouldn't see it.
Where did the cops take you? Also shout out Bjorn.
They didn't take me anywhere. I didn't get arrested. Where in this clip did I get arrested? Everyone thinks, oh, he got arrested. I didn't get arrested, dude.
It's only
I'm not helping out with this.
What'd he say, dude? He said he's not helping out with it, dude. That's not hype. Yo, so can you please tell the chat if I got arrested or not?
Okay, yeah, I can explain. So you did get arrested after you pissed, and I left to go get the car. I was like, hey, cops, help me escort him to the car so he doesn't do anything stupid like this next to the cops. Because I knew you weren't, like, fully there, so I like wanted them to help me get you to the car.
Mm-hmm.
And then I walk off to try and get quickly to the car. The cops don't even escort you with me. They just kind of like let you be, which is dumb on their part. So by the time I get back, they're
Okay, so you do know there's a difference between being detained and arrested, right?
Oh, they were about to charge you with public urination and intoxication, and you were already in the cop car when I got there.
Are you serious?
Oh, deadass. And I had to talk to 3 different cops and explain to them, like, hey, he's just a little late right now. Like, very sorry about the piss. I wasn't even here. And me and the arresting officer were, like, getting a mutual understanding that, like, they did not help me get you to the car, so it's their fault. So they, like, were chill about it and let you go. But they were about to take you to SCORE, which is down in Federal Way, like a correction facility. I was like, hey, we can't have that happen. He's helping take care of the sick mom. He's just a little late right now. Yes, he's a streamer. We just got a little too drunk and ate hard at burgers, but I'm trying to get him out of here. And they were like, and when I pulled up, they were like, all right, you got 1 minute to get him out of the cop car and into your car. And I was like, yelling at you to shut up. And the cops were like, all right, have a good night. That's about it.
Well, shit. Well, then that answers
so,
that.
Like, it's not L. Tyler. And chat. All right, I'm going to hang up.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that.
You was nice to Sheepdog Blade. I couldn't think of someone you was more disrespectful to. Especially, like you just mentioned, that a majority of the people that you know, like I guess you considered friends you would go on to live stream with in RVs, they treated you horrible. But Sheepdog, she always treated you pretty nice. She fed you, she housed you, she was never mean to you. Even when you was peeing on her couch all the time, she never criticized you. She's just like, oh, Blade, you know, we'll fix this problem. It was basically like dealing with a child. Sheepdog had so much patience with you. There was one day you literally slept on her couch on live stream for like 19 hours. People thought you was cooked. This is the extent you took advantage of Sheepdog. And I can't remember if this happened before that or after that, but she was cooking you a steak sandwich and you literally just threw it in her face for no reason, and she just took it like a champion. So I'm starting to wonder how Tyler is about to get treated, Blade's new henchman. Especially after Blade opens up the stream, you know, he had no idea this was happening, but Tyler's just sitting there like, oh my god, I'm not gonna help Blade if these random people start attacking him. No, wait, nope, just gonna stay here, wait till it's over with, and maybe I'll call the ambulance or something like that. But luckily for Tyler and Blade, just randomly in the crowd, some guy's like, hey, is that OnlyUseMeBlade? I can smell him. I can smell the Jägermeister. That has gotta be, yep, it is. It is. I think he's urinating on my car. Yep, that's for sure Blade. Ayo, persons. And then he walks over there, gives him a high five. Maybe. I don't know if you touch Blade's hands when you see him out in the public or not. But as OnlyUseMeBlade is watching that, you know he's starting to think, man, once Lit Romney comes out, Tyler is cooked. And then until he calls him and he's like, dude, I was not about to get arrested. Do you know how many times I've been a drunken nuisance and got away scot-free? And Tyler, he's like just experiencing the plot armor. He's like, dude, I know exactly what you're talking about, but you for sure was about to get arrested. I was telling these cops I need you to help me out here. Let's get this guy home. And the cops said they want nothing to do with it. For some reason, the chief comes along and this Tyler guy and the chief are talking to one another. And the chief somehow agrees with Tyler that, yeah, my officers over here are in the fault. They're the reason this escalated to this point. I blame them. I for some reason don't believe that. I just think OnlyUseMeBlade was like far too much of a risk factor. They were like, okay, I could put Blade in my car right now, but he's probably going to pee all over the place. He's using the bathroom in my car. He might throw up. I'm just not going to take the chance for like the small ticket he might have. Or they were just been really cool with Blade. And they're like, God, just get this dude out of here, please. Ayo, persons, just, you know, go do your fire sale somewhere else.
I want to host a streamer house, dude. Like, honestly, I think I'm really good at that. Does that make sense? I think I'm really good at hosting a streamer house. But I would need to have something because for... Save. Alright, everyone's unbanned. Okay, so I'm going to take care of my mom regardless. right? My mom literally birthed me, and she's awesome. And I know, like, some garbage people are like, whoa, she needs to go so you can continue being our fucking puppet. If I could do, like, a streamer house, and then also have, like, you know the thing called mother-in-law? If I could do, like, a mother-in-law situation, so I can still be there for my mom, but then at the main house run shit so I can have streamers, and actually good streamers that, like, don't just want to destroy it. I'm becoming the hype. There you go. If I had like a streamer house, okay? If I had a streamer house and it was some 24/7 type shit, like my house in Missouri, then half gallons all day, okay? The thing is, go kind of simple. Audible breathing. Yeah, I'm breathing. What are you talking about, dude? I had a Jaeger machine, dude. I had a Jaeger machine. If I do another in streamer house, I'll get another Jaeger machine, dude. The only way a streamer house works is we have to own the house. It can't be HOA, and we have to own the house. Then we're good. Then we're good. Honestly, dude, when I had the streamer house in Missouri, and I had the 5 cameras set up. Do you guys remember the 5 camera setup? Like, drunkenness and this and that, but like, I love the of my mom, dude. I do. I love this for a mom blade. Ew. I'll be completely honest with you, dude. Even though a lot of you guys suck. I'm just being honest. A lot of you guys suck, but majority of you guys are awesome. Number fucking. Let me explain it, dude. Dude, a streamer house would work, dude. I've proved it. Do you know that the Missouri streamer house... So, let me explain this. So, my boy Big Fultz, right? That's my homie. The homie Big Fultz. It's like, dude, I got a house for you. That'd be perfect for a streamer house. Go. There you go. I got you. Boom. Come to find out that it's not his house. It's literally some black dude in the Caribbean's house. So, and then we fuck up and dox the shit. And then Willie, it was all bad. We got to move the fuck out, dude. I have a tough time doing this because, like, I don't think it's, like, from a logistical standpoint, I don't think it's smart for him to do it. But if Casey were to get me a house in Vegas, it would be profitable for everyone. But he has to own the house. That's it. The compound. Lit as f***. We didn't own the place, get the fuck out. Some black dude living in the Caribbean getting clips sent to him by doxers and callers. Fuck you. You want the hype, but you don't. Get the fuck out. I get it, dude. Degenerate shit doesn't count. I get it. I can hear you. Well, how about this? I'm planting the seed. I want to move out of here. My mom wants to move out of here, and she convinced my mom to move to Vegas. If you could come up with places in Vegas that it's called ADA, which is like adult needs.
Blade has some fond memories of that streamer house, even though when I think back on it, it was just absolute pure chaos that didn't even last very long. I don't know how you could say you ran a successful streamer house when I don't even know if it lasted a solid month. And for a majority of the time, people were either passed out or the camera angles and the audio was messed up in some way, shape, or form. It was rare you could click on that stream and be like, alright, I've got a good angle of the chaos going down. But like, let me remind you, for the most part, it was always sleeping. Everybody was asleep almost the entire time, and that was until the tragic Willie stream when Tone and Saint went absolutely crazy and would refuse to help Willie whatsoever, and it caused the worst case scenario to possibly happen, and Blade canceled the ambulance and then called it back. I mean, it was just a shit show. There's no other way to put it than that's what it was, and it got the place shut down. And apparently now, I don't know if I knew this back then and forgot about it, but the guy who said he owned it didn't even own the thing. That is insane. You did the bare minimum of checking in on anything. Someone was just like, hey, I've got a house, you want to stream it? And he was like, ayo, party time, and didn't think any more of it. Could you imagine being the guy who actually owned the place? You're just chilling in the Caribbean, all of a sudden a bunch of like strangers are texting and calling you like, hey, look what's happening to your house. How could you let this happen there? And you're like, excuse me? I didn't let anybody in my house. These people gotta go right away. That's gotta be a huge trip, especially when you come back home and you figure out what happened like right before everyone fled the place. If I was the homeowner, I would be beyond upset. So it's just absolutely insane to me that Blade could think like, yeah, if I was to have another one be in complete control of the thing, it would be a hit for sure. And I'm not saying that it wouldn't be hilarious for like the time that it lasted, but it would be an absolute waste of money for anyone to get involved with it, especially if Blade is running the thing. The dude can't even make sure that the person owns the actual house. And it always baffles me how intrusive Blade is with his viewers. Like if you donate to Blade a couple of times and for some reason give him your number, you are getting the most outlandish phone calls from the drunkest guy in the world at staggering times. He could be hammered off Jaeger at 4 p.m. and you're getting these calls, or it could be 9 p.m., maybe even 4 a.m. It doesn't matter. Blade could be hammered at any time of the day. But imagine just sitting there and all of a sudden you get a phone call. Ayo, persons. You're like, well, he's about 10 shots deep. He's streaming again, apparently. He's like, ayo, you buying me a house or what, persons? That's a pretty big ask to be like, hey, buy me a house. I wish I could call someone up right now and be like, hey, dude, you gonna get me a house or what? You know, I mean, I'm a very important YouTuber over here. Just buy me a house right now. And they're like, yeah, that chinchilla guy, he's earned it.
I don't think you love me anymore. Hey, say if you love me. Because I don't think you love me, dude. Poor people are poor. I'm not gonna just get another Jaeger bottle because you said. Well, then donate for another bottle then, poor person. Shit. Don't tell me what I need. I need you to be more hype for me, person. I think the real thing is that you should just love how I is. There you go, dude. My favorite person. What up, dude? How you been living, bro? Is that okay?
Sorry, I have to run some personal.
What's going on, sir?
I have to run some personal errands, so I.
You love. What? What a weirdo, dude. Alright, be weird. I'm sorry, dude. No, you're poor.
Dude, Chilla, dude.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We can just get the ice cream. You don't gotta bother people. No?
I love you, dude. You're my favorite person. Can I give you a hug? Don't fart. Dude. What is this?
Ice cream.
I really apologize there, sir. I didn't know. Is it really good? Will there be me in there?
I think so.
No. I like it. I like it. I like it. Look at that dude. I'm so sorry for touching you. Am I allowed in there?
What are you talking about?
I want to know if I'm allowed in there.
Go away.
That's the answer I'm looking for. Oh my goodness! That dog loves me. Hey,
Oh, hi.
I'm sorry. I'm on YouTube.
Oh, you are?
I'm looking for amazing people.
Oh.
And that dog is gorgeous.
How many people are watching?
A lot.
Okay. Cool.
7,000.
Oh, hi.
I am famous, but you know what? It doesn't matter. As long as this dog's taken care of, that's all I care about.
It's so funny watching Blade go from sober to lit Romney in just like a span of a few hours. It's literally just another person unfolding. You see it coming out and you're like, all right, it's about to be game over. And then nowadays the way it works is Blade will be like, all right, guys, I'm done. Quit streaming, and then like 2 hours later you'll see that he's just wandering around in the public for some reason. In fact, that's a pretty similar feeling he pulled out of everybody he encountered that night, except that one couple. But before I get into them, I gotta say, Blade is a great advertisement on being sober. I mean, he's the perfect example of why, you know, maybe you shouldn't go out tonight and have those drinks. Instead of just regular commercials, they should just take little bits out of Blade's stream and show them on TV like, look everybody, this is what could happen to you if you have a little too many Jaeger bombs. But here Blade is going full lit Romney. You could tell he's feeling it right now, because as soon as he sees a dog, his instincts kick in. He's ready to go chuck that thing across the pond. But fortunately for that dog, he's all tied down, his owners are surrounding him, and then Blade's second instinct kicks in. You know, he's looking for a back to crack. He's looking at all of them. He's like, man, I could pop these backs right now. And I'll be honest with you, Blade was more respectful with them than he normally is. But I guess that's enough for me today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, follow all the socials down below, use the new hype feature, leave a comment as well, and I'll catch you guys next time.